Okay, if everything's working, we should be live. Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Fire Emblem Heroes live streams. Just ended this Art Online Memory Defrag live stream, and just in time that we ended up actually getting a new trailer, of course, on the next and newest spring unit. I've only seen a little bit, but off the bat, things are going to get crazy up in here. Holy heck. Things are gonna get crazy. Okay. There we go. So we're gonna go to Nintendo Mobile, of course, and we'll get started. Let's see here. So yeah. I have no idea who this looks like, but if this is actually Sharina, ooh, let's see what it ends up being. So the trailer's out. I will be pausing in the beginning. Yes, I did literally just end an SEOMD live stream. Hopefully nothing's going crazy with that and something's going over. But we'll see. It sounds like there's a lot of things that's gonna go on with this banner. So, let's check it out. Okay, forgot. There's literally no... Let's do that. Okay. Making sure everything is Gucci, yep. Okay, mouse is a little bit lagging. But we're gonna go through the whole trailer, and then we'll talk about each thing.
I'm Katria of the White Wings. Please don't ask why I'm dressed like this. Yeah!
You know, this outfit, it's a little...
I saw that one coming. Actually, I didn't, but...
It never occurred to me that I'd be the one dressing like this.
They actually did it.
Let's celebrate!
No matter how I may be dressed, I carry the honor of my clan with me, always.
Lethal Carrot?
Ninjabit attack.
Interesting. Okay, so there's a lot to talk about. Holy heck, there's a lot to talk about. So, first things first. Camilla's leave us as a Easter egg, what? I've not actually looked, I was just seeing, like, oh man. Okay, so, Sharina and Alphonse actually special variations. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so let's go with the spring right here. So something to talk about in the beginning is this time around it wasn't just one game or two games. This time around, let's just make it 3 games. And the good thing is we did actually get an Echoes character slash dragon. What's the first game slash third game slash 10th and 11th game if I'm correct. Marth games too. In a sense, we actually got 4. Because of Kateria here. But Kagero from Fates, of course, Kateria, not bad, not bad. And then, of course, Alphonse and Sharina. That's interesting in a lot of levels.
The White Wings. Please don't ask why I'm dressed like this.
I wonder that too. Okay, so let's start off with the weapons and skills. Chill Res 3 and Drive Speed 2 off the bat gets me this very high supportive feel. Minus Res 7 to on the foe who has the highest res. Okay, she's gonna do more damage. Drive Speed is also a decent skill. You can also fodder 2. And then Huggins Egg, which is a legendary weapon. Grants res plus 3 at start of turn. If unit's health is greater than 50%, inflicts attack and speed defense minus 5 on foe on the enemy team with the lowest res to its next action. Grants res plus 3 at start of turn. Oh, so it's actually going to be in the beginning. If our health is above 50%, it's minus a 5 attack and minus 7 resistance and minus 5 defense on the person who has the lowest res. That is literally 3 debuffs on one poor enemy, or 2, or multiple. That is actually pretty darn dope and kind of scary. And she's literally like, whoever has highest resistance, my boy, you're gonna get debuffed the hell up. So that means, let's say you have Julia. And let's say you have Katarina and both Katarina and Reinhardt on the same team. Well, now all of a sudden, Julia literally has minus 5 attack, defense, and minus 7 resistance. That is a lot. And with this kind of build-up, I feel like her stats aren't going to be good, but she seems to be more of a greatly heavy kind of support field. That's the kind of thing I get from this. Higgins Egg is the least resistance. Wait. Lowest resistance. Oh, okay. So, never mind. It's not the same enemy, but it's still, like, multiple enemies debuffing. That's kind of decent. So, kind of frightening, too. Like, literally, it takes, so let's say, most melee units don't really have the highest resistance, so it debuffs those. At the same time, if she has to fight someone that's resistance-based, she's gonna do more damage anyway because of Chill Res 3. Now, if I ever got in a Crom, I probably would have done Chill Defense than anything else for my Klein, though I might still do Chill Speed because I do have Fallen Silica. I just haven't really fully trained her up yet. But I have a feeling she's going to be more supportive role. That's the kind of feel I get. Let me go to the chat room. So if you guys want to join me in the chat room, you can. It's up to you. She also has drawback, so there's another drawback fodder if you need it.
Yeah!
So if you really like Katarina, some more fan service.
You know, this outfit, it's a little...
Yeah, a little. She is telling the truth on that, but it ended up actually becoming Shrina. Now, I was thinking it was going to be Salus's daughter, Sophia, but I guess that really didn't end up happening. She's going to be yet another mage. And what does she come with? Because I did not check her weapon at all. So, same thing, but start of turn, if unit's health is the same thing. Attacking res minus 5 and foe on the enemy turn with the lowest speed through this next action. So looks like she's gonna be having the same feel. She gets live for bounty. Interesting, that's keeping something along the lines of the spring banners. I was kind of hoping we would get more like spring weapons where it heals 0 up, but I guess they're not going with that, I noticed. We do get Swift Stance too, so she might actually be good fodder for a certain female, starts with an M, just saying. Just a counter to whoever else, but the reason why I don't suggest that is because you just put a Grit Post on her and she's doubling anyway. But it does lose, like, you do lose a lot less doubles onto yourself, though, so I guess it's really up to you. Hey, welcome to stream, Ava. But she does come with Res Tactic 3. Sad to say she is not a horse unit. It would have been awesome if she was, but she isn't. She's an infantry. Rip me, and me using tactics. Looking cute, I gotta admit.
It never occurred to me that I...
And then... Alphonse. Well, my dude, you kinda got the fan service down.
be the one dressing like this.
But he is going to be a horse unit. And he got a new smoke. So, looking at this already, Giant Spoon plus deals plus 10 damage and special triggers. So he finally the first Lance Rodao. I'm gonna say this right now. He's gonna be fodder. But seriously, he is going to be fodder. Defense smoke, giant spoon plus being Rodao, and sturdy blow if you want to say that. Well, then again, Sunny Blow's not really that important, but still, it could be used on certain units. I see a big capital F on him for fodder. Though, it's fan service for some people. We'll just have to see his stats and see from then on. He might be the best unit in the spanner, but sad to say, he's probably not going to live up to Little Hands McGee anytime soon. But I might just fodder him off for Camus! Sorry, I had to do that, but not many other units, though, to be honest.
Celebrate.
And he's got Soul, too.
No
And
matter
then...
how I may be dressed, I carry the honor of my clan with me. Oh.
And then, fan service, like, this is really good fan service here. Axe Rodao, do we have an Axe Rodao? I'm not too certain. Oh, it is? Wait, what? Did I mess up? I thought it was Lance. Oh, it is an axe. Okay, I didn't see it. Never mind. RIP! Well, I guess he's an axe. Though, I kinda wish he was Lance. RIP. Anyway.
My clan with me, always.
Anyway. RIP my dreams. RIP my dreams. But we get ourselves a flying dag unit. Now, I don't know if this is really gonna help dag units to kind of like go into the whole flying side of things. I'll get to that in a moment. But lethal carrots plus deals plus and damage special triggers, so it's Rodao as well. After combat, if unit is attacked, inflicts defense and res -7 on target and foes within 2 spaces of targets through the next actions. Okay, interesting. Glimmer. Okay, so she's probably gonna have high defense. I mean attack. My bad. Live for honor. So it's going with the spring concept. You gotta have live for honor and the other one. I forgot. And glowed fires. I mean, she's a fly unit, so why not? Ninja but attack. Okay. But though she's probably got better fan service than even Camilla.
Attack.
Okay, so 58, Glimmer, Rodao. Okay, I can see how that could be effective. Not a lot to say about Kagura, though. And what I always say about new units, we have to see what stats they are packing. Not the... Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Stupid computer. Anyway. Like I said, we have to see what their stats are. If not, we don't know. I don't know. To be honest, out of all these units, I don't really see anything too special except fodder. We might pass on this one. The problem is it's just fan service and foddering. And I don't really see me needing any of these characters. I don't really watch Minecraft. That was actually, I I can't, what was his name again? I just had it, and I just lost it. I don't even watch him anymore. It's not Minecraft. I think it was Plants vs. Zombies 2. But that's his intro, anyway. The only Minecraft YouTubers I actually watch is just the trolling ones, so I don't even watch them most of the time, so, you know, that. But I don't know. I was kind of hoping he was a lance, not an axe. Rip my dreams. But if I had to go for someone, it probably would be Katarina. And I want to go for colorless because of colorless hell. And then 2 units, same color. That's one of those 2 are going to be pretty much, can't think of the word right now. I can't think of words right now. I'm just that tired. Probably go for Kagero for just my Fire Emblem team. I mean, personally, I wouldn't. The problem is their stats. Their stats, I don't know. If they're not going to be good for stat-wise, just get them for... just for fan service. This is pretty much going to be it. And foddering. Like, these 2, the 2 Asker trio, technically the Asker duo, they're going to be for fodder. Kind of hoping he was not Axe, but he's gosh dang Axe. I was kind of hoping we would get a Rodale Lance one of these days, and rip my dreams, indeed. But let's go through what they say. Okay, so first off, Sharina. Now, sweet brother, when you dress like this, you have to try to talk like a rabbit. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Get back there. And so the paralogue is hares at the fair. Talk like a rabbit. What does that even mean? Isn't it enough that I wear the costume? Okay, Kagero. We cannot run from duty. We must put our feelings to the side and fight with diligence and pride. I'm guessing they're talking to Katarina. You're right. No matter what the mission entails, we must never shrink from our responsibilities. Like, them wearing this kind of outfit's like, oh. I was hoping for a fire sweep axe. Hey, welcome to the stream, GNS. But it was kind of a nice surprise to see Sharina and Alphonse. But I wonder how they're gonna do it. With my orbs. Like, personally, I would have to say the same thing. But Kagero, like, it's nice to see not just Fates and Awakening, but still, like, I was not expecting it, at least, that's true, but I was kind of hoping it would be a lot more different, but we got Echoes, so, or Shadow Dragon, if you want to say that, I guess. I mean, it's up to you. It really is up to you. But, I don't know. The last thing I'm gonna have to say is whatever their stats are, I'll have to make my final decision after that. And probably help you to guide you guys on if you want to summon from this banner or not, but personally, I don't think you should. There's really nothing that stands out as of yet. It's just pretty much seals galore and pretty much foddering. And I might just save, because this banner is kind of disappointing. Kind of is, at this moment in time. But I might regret what I say. But it's coming out the 22nd. So it's actually 23rd when the banner actually comes out, but it's just going to be a lot like one day earlier. And fan service galore is all I gotta say. Fan service galore. If you want to say Alphonse is that too, but gotta admit. So let's figure out from the leak, you would say, of who these guys were. It was Katarina and Sharina. Unless I'm incorrect there. Maybe it was Alphonse. Wait, let me see here. I think it was, Kateria. And on to the left, I think it was Alphonse, actually. I think it is. It's interesting. That is something interesting to note, is first colorless flyer. But I don't know. Is it worth going for? There's really nothing too exciting for any Fire Emblem team. Just gold.
No matter how I may be dressed,
I mean,
carry
yes,
the
fan
honor of
service.
my clan with me, always.
She has a funny dialogue too. But is there really anything you can get from this? Probably just speed and res bond and then glowed fires. And the interesting thing is we also do have a Rodao Carrot dagger now, if that is anything important, which I don't really think so. Like, the thing about colorless units, especially dagger units, the problem with this is it just makes dagger units even worse still. It's not really fixing any dagger units, it's just helping out flyers in the end. If she wasn't part flyer, then maybe. Just don't sleep on the Ninja Babbit. How did you say?
Ninja attack.
Ninja attack. I gotta admit, I think the person who decided to do that had fun. But fan service, I mean, yeah, expected from Kagero. But Ninja attack, they gotta have a little problem right there. But oh, what the heck? What the heck? No, stop it. This is the problem I hate with YouTube. Like, if you accidentally go too far, it's like, oh, let's just watch another video. No. But, going back to it, Ninja attack, I think, is probably the best line so far. Defense Smoke, Rodao Axe, Dagger, Great Fodder, yes. But, if I had to say who has the biggest F in foddering, if it loads, it's gotta be Alphonse.
Like this.
Personally, I wanted a bow unit. Rip me, nope. Personally, would have been interesting if we got a Rodao bow, yes. But rip everything. But yeah, I gotta admit, Alphonse is a gigantic F for foddering. Like, there's nothing you can go wrong with Defense Smoke and Giant Spoon Plus. Like, legit. Like, there's really nothing go wrong with Alphonse here. Second best would probably be Kagero, just because she's yet another unit who has a Rodao to her weapon as well. And it is fodderable. But the other two, being that they have legendary weapons, is not the best, which do suck. But if you really like Sharina, this is kind of your banner. I mean, there's Res Tactics, so I would say she'd be the third best. I mean, Swift Stance is kind of iffy. Sure Res? Oh, yes. I don't know. Because the Chill Res. Actually, be honest, Kateria is probably the third best for foddering. Fourth best is Sharina here, being Res Tactic. There's really nothing too great on her, but I really should have rated. Rip yo fanboy. Rip. I mean, about this banner, it's pretty much fan service. And I like it. But kind of wished more from it, and we pretty much got more mages. But we got two new variations, though I was kind of hoping we would have gotten more carrot weapons that actually healed. But I guess that's kind of what you get. Actually, she'd probably be third best just because she has chill res, drive speed too. Actually, she might be second best. Like, she has a lot more fodder than... No, I can't say that because there's... Like, she'd be tied with Kagero, actually. But because of her weapon, though, it's... Giant spoon fodder, yeah. Like, Alphonse is the first to fodder off. Like, no joke, no joke. He literally has a giant F on him for fodder. Like, poor Alphonse, man. Like, if you... Like, fan service, yes. Skills, yes. Usefulness, though, actually, to be honest... I might use a certain unit in the future, and I might kill Lara Shale in the future, and maybe I'm hinting to someone I might use in the future, even if I use 2 blue units. And I might get more merges on a certain someone too. I might just go after Katarina. I don't know why you wouldn't.
Ask why I'm dressed like this.
Personally, if they're gonna make Katarina kind of like her other self, this might be a really good unit. I thought Tekken was one of those ring units. Rip you, I guess. I mean, I would probably be more like Alphonse, but I'm not Alphonse, so...
Yeah!
But it's the first sniping green and colorless on this banner for sure for you.
A little...
Well, we got fan service for Shrina now. I want to see her art. Okay. Not too much fan service. Like not too much, but it's there. I like the music though. Very festive.
I'd be the one dressing like this.
Like I said, Alphonse, gigantic fodder, like, that's too good for not to fodder up.
Let's celebrate!
And him having a healing with Rodal is a nice combo too.
No matter how I may be dressed,
And then of course Kagero, second best
always.
foddering, tied with Katarina. And she's foddering probably because of her carrot and attack speed / res bond for the most part. What's next? Saizo on a horse wearing a groom outfit? I like to see that. I don't know. It's hard to say what they're gonna do from now on. They could do a groom banner, but I don't know. We'll see. Ninja habit attack. Yeah. Like, I would get her just because of that saying.
Ninja attack.
Like legit, like they made it perfect. I gotta admit, like they knew what to do. But personally, I'll probably go after Katarina, and that's probably it from this banner. Like, I don't know. Foddering Rise, Alphonse is the best. There's nothing else I can talk about this banner except we just gotta see the stats. And I was not expecting the trailer to come out tonight. I was actually expecting the trailer to come out maybe tomorrow, or technically it would be tomorrow. But the banner is supposed to come out Friday, though. That's the problem with it. Is we literally have from Tuesday to like Friday or Thursday. It says it's gonna be 22 a.m. right? 22 at 12 a.m. PT. Well, let's do some simple stuff here. Let's do this. 12 a.m. PT. And what does that say to me? 2 a.m. Nah. No, it's Friday. That's a legit Friday. So, I felt like this is a bit too early for a trailer. I was expecting to be a lot later, but we'll see. I hope we get another bridal banner. I want to see Bridal Lair Shell. I don't know. The problem with the Bridal banner is it would make sense on the Japanese terms of things, because during the summertime in Japan, it's the normal season in a sense to marry in Japan. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to explain. A lot of Japanese games that are based from Japan usually have bridal characters as special units in gacha games during summertime, so I would not be surprised if we get another one. Though some other ones, like the Dancers banner, I don't think we're gonna get again. Like, that banner, no, I don't think we'll ever get something like that again, just because there's really no purpose to it. It was just out of nowhere, unlike the Bridal banner, which was actually made sense. I did not expect Final Fantasy Shireen to get seasonals at all. There's a lot of people who thought it was going to be Shirina, funny enough, and I thought about it and I was like, actually it makes sense. It's been a full year since we've had seasonals, and a lot of people theorized that the units that we've gone from the past year were set in stone, but now it's not. They may have done other sandstone stuff, but they thought more of who to bring in, and so maybe we'll get a lot less Fates in Awakening. Yeah, we got a Fates character, but everyone else isn't. That's a good sign. That's kind of a decent sign. I also want to see a Klein... What? Nani? You would groom... But... we'll see. The last thing I gotta say before we end the live stream here, because there's really nothing else to talk about, is stats. Stats is gonna be a major key here. Who do I think is gonna be the best? I think it's gonna be the person who has the most fodder. Unless they want to make it fodder. So, I feel like Alphonse might have the best stats. Kagero, I think we're gonna either get surprised as a good way or a bad way. Katarina, I feel like it's gonna be a really decent speed unit, but it's gonna be lacking in other fields. I feel like she's gonna have really decent resistance, attack, and speed, but will lack in everything else. I noticed that through the trailer, Kagero had a lot less health. Actually, let's check through the trailer to see if we can find hints. Let's go back to Katarina, the hotness herself. She doubles with 46 attacks, so these guys usually have low resistance anyway. So I feel like she's gonna have like 50 base attack. Ryan is going to be pinched. Yeah, I mean, hotness herself, Katarina versus Little Hands McGee. Sorry, Little Hands McGee. Bang. You know? But she looks like she is gonna have a lot of speed, which makes sense. Her original self will have no amount of speed. I also want to see Nimius plays in Ready Dress Mary Medikinetics. What? That is some weird fan fiction. One thing about Medikite is I think she's already dating someone / married, so I don't think that works. Another thing is Nimius, I think, is already dating someone himself, so that's another thing to know. That's a weird fanfic, but I don't think will ever happen. True. I do like Kagero just because
This outfit.
Ashrina's side, I feel like all of them are cuties. Yes. But I gotta like Kagero for the ninja but attack. I gotta admit, that's probably my favorite line from this so far, from this banner.
It's a little.
Okay, so are you doubling? Are you doubling not? This is the hard thing about these stats, is you can't really tell, but they kind of try to hint at it. Looks like Shrina might actually have really distant resistance because she's doing 0, but it's because of blue, and we don't know the stats of the blue mage. We really can't tell. Like, the only thing here is we're trying to guess what stats they will have, which is not really helping. So Alphonse, same thing. There's really nothing we can go based off of. He has, what was it again? What was your special? What was your special? Noontime! Rip you! If they were to give him something better than Noontime, like, they knew everyone was just gonna fodder him off. At that point. How much damage? 58. So he might have high attack, but not enough speed, I feel like. What? Weird fanfic. But let's continue on. And then last but not least, same thing, but as you can tell, compared to others, she has very low attack. I feel like Kagero might not have high enough attack, the curse of the daggers, but she might have really good speed and resistances or defenses. I'm guessing she's gonna have really decent resistances, so what she's gonna be great in is speed and resistance, but she might lack in everything else just by how much damage she's doing. But then again, sword flyers don't really have that much defense anyway, so that even makes it even worse. And before Bunny Alphonse has 38 speed. To be honest, it's hard to tell from Alphonse himself, just because of his old self. His old, like, I mean, you should know since it's been since the beginning with Alphonse. Alphonse just has really high attack, not much speed, not much resistance, but really decent defenses and really decent health. So I feel like they're gonna go with the same route with him, but do note there's also horse buffs, so we'll see. And to be honest, we've never really got a decent green user before. I mean, there's Silica. I mean, not Silica. Not Silica, but Cecilia. Ugh. I had to get with this other C. But because of the mergers with her and as Titania, I guess, I don't know. I don't know about Alphonse. They actually have to make him really good stat rise for people to actually use them. My prediction is, I think Alphonse is going to be the best just because he has a lot of fodder. A really decent amount of fodder. So, we'll see. But for the most part, I would have to tie Kateria and Nimjabits here with, foddering, and then the least useful foddering would be Shrina. Even though she does have res tactic, it might be better just to give res tactic to someone else, like a horse unit or something like that. I don't know. Henry and Halloween Henry are different in stats, but the thing about Halloween Henry is he's an armor unit. Like, the BST is, yeah, for sure different. The thing about normal Henry is his BST is garbage, and he is a maid unit, so he has even less BST than normal infantry. But because Alphonse is infantry, and then compare it to him, yeah, he might be better in stats rise and BST, but his stats are probably going to be the same. Like, he's going to normally have more attack and defense, and more health, but everything's gonna be else laggy. That's the normal Alphonse. I feel like it's gonna be like that, but I might be surprised. We might actually get a really decent Alphonse, though we'll see. Maybe they will. I feel like they're gonna do that just because Alphonse is the best fodder in this banner and they know it. We'll see. But yeah, it's interesting to see our first dagger flyer. But I don't think we ever actually had. Interesting. But I don't know. I personally don't know. I'm gonna say this is final. Wait till stats out, then decide from there. And their art too. With fan service, you gotta know the art. And if the art is actually kinda might change some opinions pretty darn quick. But for the most part, we just gotta see those stats. But yeah, I cannot rate. This whole this week, I really don't have anything much to do, so expect to be a early morning live stream or a normal time live stream of the summoning. I will be going after Kateria, but for the most part, I don't think I'll go after Kagero. Kagero is probably my least I'm gonna get, just because she's a colorless unit. Unless I get young, LA Roy kinda luck up in here, I probably won't go after her. I mean, I literally got like 4 to 5 VA Roys at like 3%. Will that somehow transfer to this banner? I don't know. Why would you marry Bridal Shada or Bridal Lucina or Bridal Rochelle? Who would you marry? Oh, Bridal Shada, Bridal Lucina, or Bridal Rochelle? Interesting question. I don't really know, because, like, I kind of got, like, with Lucina, like, such as, like, I don't know. I would have to see. I would have to see. And Yochi's like, holy shit though, kind of deal, you know? I mean, yes, I get it. Hotness and fan service and like that. But let's try to keep it down with it, my dude. Bridal Shada, if it was Kateria, maybe, but Bridal Shada, not really. La Rochelle, I don't really know too much, and I don't know if she would actually look decent. Bridal Lucina, like, I kinda met with her now, like, after Awakening and Fire Emblem Heroes, I kinda got a distaste for her because of what happened in Fire Emblem Heroes, and they tried to make it fan service at the same time, it just didn't really work well with me. But anyway, so yeah, that's what we're probably gonna do. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for today's live stream. If you guys did enjoy today's trailer analysis, well, it isn't. Hope you guys leave a like and subscribe / follow. I will be going over the stats when they do release. You can't make anything official until the stats are out, but personally I'm going to avoid Cargillo just because I don't want to go through Cold as Hell, even though that's really not mostly the case anymore. But we'll see. That's all I'm going to have to say. The stats are probably going to come out the day before, during the night before it comes out, so expect it to be either on Wednesday or Thursday. It's supposed to come out on Friday, so it's probably gonna have the update on Thursday, so just to let you guys know, Thursday, wait, and I will be doing another live stream to talk about the stats and artwork and like that. Anyway, like I said, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and subscribe / follow. The description below is Discord, so if you want to keep up with the channel, and if you want to talk about Fire Emblem Heroes content, as well as Dragon Project content and SEOMG content, go ahead, because it's all right there. And you know the drill. I'm Zekam11. Wait and save your orbs till this banner, because of fan service. And I will see you on probably tomorrow's live stream, which I might do Fire Emblem Heroes. We'll see. Anyway, have a nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.